I greet you, and I want to respond to the comments and controversies that have been raging concerning Benin, Edo, as it expresses or defines a people of a geographical expression. To start with, it is on record that the Benin Kingdom has two dynasties. We have the Ogiso dynasty and we have the Oba dynasty. The Ogiso dynasty, which comprised of more than 40 Ogisos, at that time, the kingdom didn't have much of interaction with external or foreign countries, as it were. And so not much was emphasized. With the advent or transition to the Oba-ship dynasty, which started with the first Oba as Oba Oromio, the Benin Kingdom at this time started having a lot of interrelationship with foreign bodies. Notable amongst them was Portugal, Britain, and some other Western nations. Now, the word Edo, or the name Edo as it defines Edo people, was a name that was given by Oba Ewai, who had a very loyal and obedient servant. He was so impressed with the services and loyalty of this servant that he sought to immortalize his name, and he said, let the geographical expression known today as Benin be called Edo. And he said, furthermore, all persons of that descent shall be referred to as Edo people, Iwi Edo. That is when the name started to gain prominence. Before then, during the Ogiso dynasty, the land was known as the land of Igodomigodo. But as we transition to the Oba-ship dynasty, it became known as Benin Kingdom. The word Benin was corrupted from Ubini. We have so many corrupted names. For example, Osiomo is a corruption of Oriomo. We have Osiomo River, for example, which is Oriomo. We also have a word like Sapele, which is a corruption of Urapele, the original name. We can go on naming them, but suffice it to say that when the name Benin was first used to describe the people of Edo Kingdom, it gained acceptance. The Portuguese, who saw a well-organized and well-developed society, were overwhelmed when they visited Benin Kingdom. And they were the one that added city to the name Benin, because according to them, its organization, its orderliness, and its beauty surpasses most cities in the European countries. As at far back as 15th century, the Benin Kingdom already had what can be said to be street lighting today in Benin, along the street leading to the palace. It was this lamp that were lit at night were powered by palm oil as source of energy. Now, with time, for instance, when it was Bende state, that word was from Benin province and Delta province that was formed into Bende. So the Benin as a name has always been used interchangeably with Edo to describe the people of Edo State. We do know that there are many other tribes in Edo State. We have the Esans, we have the Esako, we have the Edo North, the Okpamere, the those from the far northern part of Edo. They are all Edo citizens. If we insist, for instance, that the language spoken by the Benin people is Edo language, then it means we can no longer accommodate the languages spoken by Esako people and Ishan people. So, in essence, it will be Edo languages, as Edo comprises of the various tribes of Edo State. Benin has come to describe the people of Edo South for the reason of specificity or particularization. And so, if you say, what language do you speak? I speak Edo language. Then the question will arise, is it Esan language? Is it a Sako language? Or is it the Edo language spoken by those from Edo South? But when you now particularize it and say, I speak Benin language, it is readily understood which group of the people of Edo State you are referring to. And so, as far as I'm concerned, this put pay to controversies and unnecessary polemics as it pertains to Edo, Benin, as it describes the state of Edo State today. I think this should rest the controversy, as there is actually no controversy, because the people, the various tribes of Edo State, migrated from Benin to go further from time to time according to how they could relate with the rulership that was in place at that time. The last group to migrate from Benin, for instance, are the Edo and Benin people in Esan land. That is why their language still largely reflects more of Benin language. The Igede people of Benue State, for instance, have traced their ancestry to Ora people in Onwan communities. They have come to realize that they migrated and they are from Edo State. They have since come to identify with their ancestry and with their people. And so at its expansive state, Edo or Benin Kingdom got as far as to present-day Benin Republic. The Asam prince that led the warriors was named Isidahome. And that was why that country was, at a time before it reverted to Benin Republic, was known as Dahomey, which is a corruption of Isidahome or Dahomey. But having realized their ancestry to be linked to Benin, I think about 3 decades or thereabout, they sought the permission of the Nigerian government to revert back to Benin as their name of discretion, and it was granted, and so they have since then been referred to as Benin Republic. So I think this controversy has been sufficiently addressed. Thank you.